do.
This is a very physical series. How do you maintain continuity and rhythm with the amount of physicality that's out there tonight?
Yeah, Houston's a great defense, very physical team, so that's a big part of the equation in this series. You got to handle it.
We appreciate it.
Pat Spencer lays it in. That's part of Steve Kerr's plan here. He's in full ad-lib mode now. This is a Warriors team that Stan used so many different lineups and combinations prior to Jimmy Butler arriving. So this is not new for them, but it's also not something they've had to deal with in a while. And if you're just joining us, Jimmy Butler took a hard spill, landed on his backside, and has gone to the Warriors locker room. Lauren is back there awaiting a report as Dillon Brooks hits a tough shot. And Green throws it.
Steph Curry back in the game doing less rest, but he has a little margin for error. Both teams, by the way, open in this quarter in zone defense.
Turnover, Golden State. So some housekeeping here. Post and Adams got double techs. And then a common foul on Dillon Brooks in that last sequence. Third foul on Brooks. You got Şengün and Adams on the floor, the two bigs, and Kuminga able to force the turnover.
Yeah, the Adams-Şengün double big lineup was dominant during the regular season when they played for Houston, and they create another turnover here. But the other night, the Warriors outscored them by 4 in their 11 minutes in the game. Did you see what they did in the regular season?
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Back tap.
At Houston. And we see the Rockets back in this zone. They get it as they can against the zone. And then Şengün all the way out. Good look for Hield.
Van Vliet in transition. And Şengün patient. Missed it. Ball is loose. Volleyball's in. Tari Eason raising his hand. He said, make sure you give me those 2 points.
Well, that's Rockets basketball right there.
Spencer drives, puts up a wild shot. Too much size in there.
Well, the Warriors right now are a little out of balance. Their offense revolves around Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. Neither one in the game. These guys all have different roles to play.
Rockets already plus 12 in the rebounding category, and Şengün gets it.
Not a lineup he ever anticipated having on the floor. But look, with Houston's only shooting 42%, they're 2 for 9 from 3, and they have 6 turnovers. But this is how Houston wins.
Post.
With their defense and rebound. Golden State has defensive rebounds. This is Houston Rockets basketball.
Ime Udoka basketball as well. He brought that toughness when he arrived here prior to last season. Got this team back to 500, then a terrific year this year. That guy's in the regular season this year. Big run at home this season. They won 14 of their last 18 home games in the regular season. They hadn't had more than 14 home wins overall in any of the last 3 seasons. They had that great run to finish the year, and they need a home win tonight to even up this series at 1 apiece. And Green
Houston Rockets, which was absolutely dominant in the regular season, was not in game 1, but it's taken over here in game 2.
Tari Eason, oh, what a start he's off to the lead. Eason, it's his second 3. Lauren Jabara has an update for us momentarily on Butler as Kuminga drives in, turn around, no good. Take it away, Lauren, what do you have?
Yeah, just heard from the Warriors PR staff, things getting worse for the Warriors right now. Jimmy Butler with a pelvis contusion will not return to the game tonight.
That's big news. Thank you, Lauren. Good hustle there. Saw Mike Dunleavy walking out of that Warriors locker room as well. Jabari Smith for 3, missed it, and Draymond Green with a rebound.
It's going to be tough for the Warriors, obviously, to get back into this game.
Well, this could be Kuminga's night, at least to knock some rust off and get some points on the board. He has not played in a while. He's been out of the rotation. Pat Spencer getting minutes. Kuminga his first minutes. Remember, there are 2 days off before they resume in this series on Saturday. Şengün lost the handle. And Curry out of the back. Spencer all the way in, lays it up and in with the left hand.
Great finish, and Draymond.
Rockets lead is 15. Rockets only scored 34 points in the first half in game one, already with 40. Sengun can't get that one to go.
That one was lucky by the Warriors. I think you've got to meet Sengun earlier and with some physicality.
Post to the basket. Oh! Met by with an illness. Played just 8 minutes and did not score. It was 0 for 3. Curry guarded by Eason. And now Spencer gets in the paint and scores it.
How about Pat Spencer coming in and giving them 6 points on 3 for 4. He took the one wild shot, but working to get to the rim and trying to help this Warrior team stay in the game.
And a 7-0 run here for Golden State. After the Rockets led by 20, Van Vliet gets Kuminga on his back. So savage.
Shot today, but 4 for 20 in the series.
Toronto Raptors in 2019. And you look, Steven Adams, I mean, you want some grit, some toughness to surround these talented young players. And they hit it right up. Pat Spencer running with Looney. Spencer will take it himself. Looney there with a follow.
Well, Looney, one of the best offensive rebounder and total rebounds in the league per minute. But that was created by Pat Spencer. He's got 3 buckets, but his drive drew the help and set up Looney. Improved his shooting this year. That was a career high. He had a
For more.
Well, that Nuggets Clippers series that we had the best series going. Overtime in game 1, a Denver win and a 3-point Clipper win on an incredible night from Kawhi Leonard in game 2.
Yeah, Kawhi had 39 points on just 19 field goal attempts. Only missed 3 shots. Here's Kuminga out, 3-pointer, no good, and Adams up high for the rebound. Rockets up 15 points, under 5 minutes in this second quarter.
Ime Udoka going right back to that 2-big lineup that was so dominant in the regular season.
Green, step back 3, got it! Up and over Looney. A couple of days, very sluggish game 1. Nice pass by Curry to Keith Santos.
Well, that's incredible. Curry around Steven Adams in the blitz. Steven Adams not having quite the lateral quickness to keep up. And then a left-handed pass off the dribble to Keith Santos on a great baseline cut.
Right in the pocket too, right where Santos wanted. Again, Green, step back on its way, no good. Spencer with a rebound. You see how shifty Jalen Green is. What an athlete. Warriors get into their set here. Under 4 minutes to go. Santos thought about it. Remembered he's got Curry on the floor. And now Curry goes to work and can't get the roll. Looney is there for the rebound. Spencer for 3. Oh, he called glass.
He hit in from above the free throw line on a 3-point shot. You have to call it or the referee waves it off.
9 points in the quarter for Pat Spencer. Just got converted off his 2-way contract in March as Sengun
About himself, and we do too, every night.
On Steven Adams, what you
can think of right now. Jimmy Butler out of this game, will not return. And that one's in.
away from the ball intentionally like that.
Santos and Looney cuts, and Looney is